This is Bob Stewart of the State Bureau of Investigation, who's been assigned to the Calvert case, a baffling mystery crowded with intrigue. Many people had good reasons to do away with Henry Calvert. For instance, Mrs. Dill, his housekeeper. But she didn't hate Henry, she loved him. Patton, the butler, is a likely suspect, and yet he's apparently tried to help the police. The lawyer, Horace Black, knows much about the deceased man's affairs, perhaps too much. Ruth Allen certainly knows a lot more about the whole affair than she'll tell. Kirk Bennett, the nephew, and his charming wife, Rita, knew Henry's mysterious brother, Walter Calvert. They might be guilty. Sarah Caldwell, the sister of the dead man, is the most bitter of all. She's admitted that she had every reason to plot her brother's death. But Sarah denies that she had any part in the conspiracy. Last but not least, we have the newspaper reporter, Duke Ellis. On second thought, it couldn't be. Now you've met them all. If one of them, just one of them, would tell the truth, I'm sure you'd know who's guilty. Bob and the Mexican police have traced Burke to the town where the fiesta was held. Bob persuades Ruth Allen to act as bait to catch the wanted man. Just as Bob is trying to get from him the information he needs about the Calverts.
I can't yet, only that my father financed Walter Calvert after Henry had refused to. And then Henry robbed them both.
Giving Walter a very good motive to kill Henry.
But he didn't. He wouldn't.
What makes you so sure?
We know what makes you so sure, don't we? And you know who she is, too, don't you? Sure I do. But I'm not going to tell you. Can't you see she wants it kept a secret? I don't think she'll mind now that she knows who's been robbing Walter Calvert. So you found that out, did you? Now, you're smarter than I thought you were. Too bad it's too late to do me any harm or to do you any good. Get over there. So you had a long trip down here for nothing. And now you're going to take a longer one. You won't get very far, Burke. Wrong again. Nobody saw me coming in. And nobody's going to see me go out.
He might have shot you. Sit down. Your arm needs attention.
Oh, stop playing dumb. Open up and tell me the truth about what went on to the Calvert mine. I work for Walter Calvert, that's all I know. Yeah, you worked for Walter Calvert, and you were also stealing from him. I caught her. Yeah, it looks more as if she'd caught you.
I was on the way to my room when your junior commando grabbed me.
I wouldn't recommend leaving town alone, Miss Allen. Burke here has some friends.
Sit down, Miss Allen. You should be interested in what our prisoner has to say.
Who else besides Meeker was stealing gold from the Calvert mine? Nobody. There wasn't enough to go around. Where's Walter Calvert? Your guess is as good as mine, maybe better. Did you ever see Henry Calvert? No, but I know Walter has a brother named Henry. They hate each other. Did you say Walter has or had a brother named Henry? What are you driving at? I told you I never saw the other brother. Isn't it true, Burke, that you were helping Henry Calvert steal from Walter?
Well, the police arrested Burke.
That's the end of the gold from the Calvert mine for us. Burke might talk.
Oh, I don't think so.
I think we better get out of here.
Wait a minute. Besides, we're broke.
Then what?
Well, they're all looking for Walter Calvert, aren't they?
Sure, what of it?
Perhaps they might pay well for information about him.
I told you all I know. Take Miss Allen up to her room, will you, Duke? See that she stays there.
What are you going to do with him?
Jose will take care of that.
I will.
Come on. All right, let's go.
Very decent of you, Mr. Stewart, to worry about my welfare like this.
Come on, let's go.
Let go of me.
Okay, but don't try to run away again.
Have you a match, Mr. Ellis?
Oh, sure. Right here. Say,
How did you know my name?
You're looking for Walter Calvert, aren't you?
Yes, but...
I'm looking for Walter Calvert.
You are? Well, come with me.
Hey, wait a minute. Bob won't like this.
It's all right. This fellow's a friend of mine. You can trust him.
Oh, my name's Ellis, Mr.
We'll forget names for the time being.
Okay, anything you say.
Where's Walter Calvert?
Not so fast, Miss Allen. There's some things to consider first.
All right, how much?
I'll get to that in a moment. Now, the police are looking for Walter. Perhaps I should go to them.
Say, that's a good idea.
Wait a minute, Duke. I want to talk to Walter before the police get him.
Why?
I can't explain it now, but it means an awful lot to me and to Walter, too.
But Bob should know about this.
Bob will know about it, I promise you. Now, look, Duke, if we can find Walter Calvert, it'll be the biggest story of the year. All yours exclusively.
That's right. I can ask for a raise.
Yeah, and you'll get it, too. We'll play ball with you. How much?
$5,000.
It's a deal. 5,000. Where do you think we'd get that kind of money?
If I knew that, brother, do you think I'd be wasting my time talking to you?
Hey, wait a minute. I got a way for us, Duke.
It's too dangerous.
What's too dangerous?
Holding up a bank.
Oh, will you listen?
Nothing doing. I'd get fired if it didn't work out.
It'll work out all right.
Okay, maybe I can get another job and Bob won't mutilate me too much.
Good, I knew you'd see it. We just gotta take a chance.
Stop saying we. I'm the one who's taking the chance.
Yeah, and you'll be a real hero. We'll have the 5,000 for you by morning.
I'll have it.
I don't care who has it, but I won't stand for any tricks.
There won't be any tricks. Now, what do we do?
All right, you come with us. You get back to the hotel and keep your mouth shut. We'll contact you later.
She'll be perfectly safe with us. Just a little margin of safety.
Are you sure you know where Walter Calvert is?
Do you think I like playing games?
All right, Duke, you take care of the money matters, and don't worry about me. These gentlemen here just want $5,000, not me.
You'll hear from us tomorrow morning.
Just a minute, you two. Trying to pull a fast one, huh?
Well,
Give me back my matches.
come on, miss.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Stewart. We were just ringing your room. The operator has your long-distance call ready.
Thanks. I'll take it in the booth. Oh, by the way, have you seen Mr. Ellis or Miss Allen this morning?
Miss Allen isn't down yet, but Mr. Ellis is up and around.
Thanks. Bob Stewart speaking. I'll take that long-distance call now.
Hello. Hello. Sergeant Smith speaking. Oh, good morning, Mr. Stewart. I'm glad you called. I was just making out my report. At 9:20 last night, I was making my customary checkup. Sarah Caldwell reported to me in the lower hallway that,
Sergeant Smith! Sergeant Smith!
What is it, Miss Caldwell?
I smell smoke.
I smell it, too. It's coming out of here.
That's Mrs. Dill's room.
Miss Dill, get her out of this smoke.
are you all right, Miss Dill?
I guess I'm all right. I don't know exactly what happened. I guess I was overcome with smoke.
Were you using this?
I never use a curling iron.
Well, who does it belong to?
Belongs to Rita. I borrowed it once myself.
Are you trying to say I did this?
I'm not trying to say anything. He merely asked me who it belongs to, and I told him.
My wife had nothing to do with this.
Mrs. Dill, did you ever borrow this curling iron from Miss Bennett?
I told you I never used one.
So then it looks like a clear case against the Bennetts.
Well, that's too obvious, Smith. Rita wouldn't leave her curling iron like that. Somebody planted the attempt on her. Now listen carefully.
What'd you say his name was? Burke? Yes, sir.
Stewart's caught Burke in Mexico, and they're going to make him talk.
We must take steps to protect ourselves. Call me if anything else happens.
Where'd you get all that money? Oh, I didn't steal it. Honest, Bob.
What's this all about, Duke?
Oh, Ruth and I got a tip on Walter Calvert, and they said they'd take us to him and show him to us if we gave him $5,000. I wired my editor, and that's it.
Well, who'd you talk to?
Oh, I don't know them, but they said they'd contact me this morning by phone.
I'll go find Miss Allen.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
You won't like this, but she's gone again.
Going where?
With those men we talked to.
What? Why, you dummy, you stupid idiot.
Now, don't lose your temper, Bob.
Your editor won't have to put you in jail. I'll do it for him.
Your telephone conversation back to the Calvert place worked. They were listening in, all right. Here is the copy of a telegram we intercepted. It was sent to a man by the name of Weber and signed Calvert.
This means finish Burke before I can talk.
No, that will not happen. He's well guarded. Now, all we have to do is locate this man Weber.
That'll be easy.
Oh, yes? I have never heard of him. And I thought we had a pretty good check on everybody in this town.
My little newspaper boy here has already made contact with the man we want.
Oh?
But I don't know his name.
It's the same name, part of the same gang. They're going to phone him. He'll make good bait for us. And you're going to sit right on that phone until you get the call.
But I might get shot.
I hope.
Yes. This is Duke Ellis. Yes. I have the money. The San Juan Highway?
San Pasquale Highway. Drive north out of town. Keep going until the road stops. You'll get the signal. And don't you try to double cross us.
San Pasquale Highway, north of town. Drive till the highway stops. 4 a.m. Yes. I mean, no double cross. Thanks. Well, you heard it. Take over, Bob.
Wait a minute. Not me. You started this, you're going to see it through.
Oh, but you can't do that. I might get killed and lose the $5,000, too.
Well, I'm not worried about the first part. And as for the second, your editor sent you this money to find Walter Calvert.
Oh, but now...
Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. Give them the money, and they will give you the information you want.
Yeah. Right. But they said come in a car. I don't have one.
Well, Pancho is out in front of the hotel. I am sure he'll be delighted to help you.
Oh. Thanks, pals. You both can think of everything to get me killed. Sure, I can drive your car. Here's my driver's license. I didn't know you could drive my car. This paper says I can. Nobody has the right to give you paper to say you can drive my car. No, Pancho. This license means I can drive any car I want to drive. But no, my car. Look, Pancho, in my country we have a law. And besides, Jose said... What did Jose say? That you would lend me your car. Why don't you say so? Sure. You can drive my car. Jose said you could. Oh, swell. How about a drink? But I was seguro, senor. Como no? Well, if you feel that way about it, maybe some other time. ¿Qué dice? Si. I'll do something for you someday.
Sit down. You make me nervous.
I don't know how you fit into this deal, but whatever it is, mind your own business.
This is my business. I get 1/3 of everything Weber and Muller get.
Do you know Walter Calvert?
Suppose I do.
You can ask him when you see him.
Seems to me that you're beginning to back out on your end of the deal.
Weber has made contact with the newspaper man. He's bringing the money tonight. That is, if your detective friend doesn't mess it up.
He's no friend of mine.
Sonny. Come on.
Duke must have gotten up on that cliff somehow. How do you suppose we can get up there?
We can drive. There's a road up there.
That'll have to be it.
5,000 even. Oh, it's all there. I counted 100 times.
Now take us to Walter Calvert.
Well, hadn't we better keep our part of the bargain?
Huh? Oh, sure. Sure thing. Come on.
Now what?
Get him on his feet and I'll show you what we'll do with him.
Burns through that rope, the chute will drop them into the pit. The water will eventually loosen up those leather thongs. And if they're ever found, which I doubt, they'll think they fell in there accidentally.
And we'll be well on our way by that time with the last of the Calvert gold safely tucked away in a car.
Let's put it in there now.
Hey, you come back here.
What are you going to do to us?
Might have been the people we're looking for.
Yeah, that might be, but we have to find Duke and Miss Allen. They were in that car.